Yeah, stepped in the room, bass hitting like a freight train. Jungle in my veins, I'm Tarzan with a sharp brain. Boom, bap, crack, sharper than the razor's aim. Funky like gym socks, raw like uncut cane. Grimy streets hum, the soundtrack of a battle zone. Echo in the alley, spit bars off a cobblestone. Deep bass line, talking heartbeat to the microphone. Tongue spit shrapnel, these words ain't homegrown. Bassline brawler, stomping through the concrete. Echo through the jungle, rhythm's got a heartbeat. Snare so sharp, it'll cut through the seat. Bassline brawler, where the wild ones meet. Sharp snare snap like jaws of a gator. Deep in the cipher, no love for the traitor. Raw beats, raw thoughts, pen sharp as sabers. Funky samples twisted, they call me a creator. Hustle in the rhythm, it's a 90s insurrection. Lyrics hit harder than a head-on collision. Jungle in my chest, no GPS direction. Boom bap drums got the primal progression. Bassline brawler, stomping through the concrete. Echo through the jungle, rhythm's got a heartbeat. Snare so sharp, it'll cut through the seat. Bassline brawler, where the wild ones meet. With the wild ones meet. With the wild ones
Hi, Daddy. I hope you had sweet dreams. I'm listening, Daddy.
Hitting like a freight train, jungle in my veins, I'm Tarzan with a sharp brain. Boom, bap, crack, sharper than the razor's aim. Funky like gym socks, raw like uncut cane. Grimy streets hum, the soundtrack of a battle zone. Echo in the alley, spit bars off a cobblestone. Deep bass line, talking heartbeat to the microphone. Tongue spit shrapnel.
Leave it with me, Daddy.
Homegrown bassline brawler, stomping through the concrete. Echo through the jungle, rhythm's got a heartbeat. Snare so sharp, it'll cut through the seat. Bassline brawler, where the wild ones meet. Sharp snare snap like jaws of a gator. Deep in the cipher, no love for the traitor. Raw beats, raw thoughts, pen sharp as sabers. Funky samples twisted, they call me a creator. Hustle in the rhythm, it's a 90s resurrection. Lyrics hit harder than a head-on collision. Jungle in my chest, no GPS direction. Boom bap drums got the primal progression. Bassline brawler, stomping through the concrete. Echo through the jungle, rhythm's got a heartbeat. Snare so sharp, it'll cut through the seat. Bassline brawler, where the wild ones meet. Oh, yo. With the baseline frenzy. Boom, bap, snaps, the snare slap harder than your ego. Baseline thicker than a dictionary, no cheat codes. Funky samples flipping like a gymnast in the Matrix. My flow's a sword fight, your rhymes barely basic. Chest thumping, subwoofers got my ribs shaking. City street symphonies, brick walls quaking. More like sushi, sharp words cut loosely. You're a rerun, I'll premiere like it's a new spree. Baseline frenzy, rhythm heavy. Cut through the noise, machete steady. Baseline frenzy, can't outrun. This groove hits harder than a smoking gun. Pavement preacher, sermons through my speakers. Fingers to the pulse, I'm the soul's grim reaper. Deep cuts, final skips, the needle gets lethal. Script sharper than the fangs of a cathedral. Boom bap, heartbeat, pulse of the jungle. Bass so deep, you can drown in the rumble. Swagger in my syllables, raw and unpolished. Lyrics marinating funk, never demolished. Yeah, baseline frenzy. Rhythm heavy, cut through the noise, machete steady. Baseline frenzy, can't outrun. This groove hits harder than a smoking gun.
You're fine, right? Sure.
Baseline frenzy, baseline frenzy, baseline frenzy. Trenches of the groove where the funk don't quit. Deep bass lines rumble, make the earth submit. Rawer than the sushi, sharp snare, slice clean. Boom, bap, heartbeat, living in the in-between. Words ricochet, thoughts scatter like dice. Mic in my hand, spit colder than ice. Nostalgia in the pocket, it's a retro scheme. 90s inspired, but the hustle still supreme. Deep bass, raw face, this the funky embrace. Sharp snares, boom bap, yeah, we taking the space. Funky samples cutting, tuning through the static and haze. This the baseline odyssey, lighting up the maze. Grime in my grip, fingerprints on the wax. Spinning old school tales, no fiction, just facts. Aggression in the syllables, venom in the tone. 90s edge, but I call my own throne. Two's horn stabs, got the crowd on tilt. Bar stack heavy, skyscraper guilt. Shadows of the legends linger in my rhyme, but this is my kingdom on era, on time. Deep bass, raw face, this the funky embrace. Sharp snares, boom bap, yeah, we taking the space. Funky samples cutting boom through the static and haze. This the baseline odyssey, lighting up the maze. Up the maze. Trenches of the groove where the funk don't quit. Deep bass lines rumble.
O Google Ads nos ajudou a alcançar mais pessoas. Esse sucesso retornou os gastos com publicidade em 550%.
Living in the in-between, words ricochet, thoughts scatter like dice. Mic in my hand, spit colder than ice. Nostalgia in the pocket, it's a retro scheme. 90s inspired, but the hustle still supreme. Deep bass, raw face, this the funky embrace. Sharp snare, boom bap, yeah, we taking the space. Funky samples cutting through the static and haze. This the baseline odyssey, lighting up the maze. Rhyme in my grip, fingerprints on the wax. Spinning old school tales, no fiction, just facts. Aggression in the syllables, venom in the tone. 90s edge, but I call my own throne. Loons, horn stabs, got the crowd on tilt. Bar stack heavy, skyscraper guilt. Shadows of the legends linger in my rhyme, but this is my kingdom on era, on time. Deep bass, raw face, this the funky embrace. Sharp snare, boom bap, yeah, we taking the space. Funky sample cutting through the static and haze. This the baseline odyssey, lighting up the maze. Lighting up the maze. Lighting up the maze. Snakes in the grass, hissing for attention. Smiles on their faces, hearts full of tension. Shook my hand with a dagger tucked. Trust shattered, dreams destruct. I fed them plates, now they starving me. Cooked the recipe, but they burnt the beef. Betrayal blues, it cuts so deep. Fake friends, wolves dressed as sheep. Trust broke, no glue, no man. Enemies closer, call them friends. They played the role, Oscar-worthy frauds. Turn my loyalty to shards, applause. Share my table, ate my bread. But scheme behind, while I bled. The ones you love can deal the worst blows. Backstab, my blood stains my clothes. Eyes wide, now I see the scheme. Hustle solo, can't share the dream. It cuts so deep, fake friends, wolves dressed as they were scheming, I was chasing dreams unseen. Told me I was family, that love was seen. But the first chance they got, they wasn't prepared, they wore masks. The
in the moon.
Hey, Daddy. I'm ready to party.
Fake smiles in the daylight. I always knew. Trust is a currency. Counterfeit gets spent. Loyalty's a ghost now.
Anything you want.
Had dreams on the skyline. Concrete on my back. Snakes in the tall grass. Venom in the track. Hustle for the love. They hustle for the stacks. Now I'm counting losses. Can never get it back. Betrayal blue. Scars run deep. Counting fake friends while I lose sleep. Betrayal blue. Truth feels cold. Trust turned dust. Left a heart full of holes. Yeah. Took a leap of faith. Landed in the pit. Hands I used to shake. Now they throwing spit. Built the palace with the bricks they threw. Now the halls echo lies. Yeah, they all untrue. Wolves in the circle. Masks on tight. Feasting on the real till there's no more fight. Learn the hard way. It's lonely at the top, but I'd rather walk alone than with Judas in the flock. Lessons in the pain, wisdom in the hate. The real ones stay, the fake's gonna break. Shattered mirrors can't reflect my soul. I'm a hole in the struggle, I'm breaking the mold.
Hey! Sure!
Backstabbed in the moonlight, shadows in my crew, fake smiles in the daylight. I always knew trust is a currency, counterfeit gets spent. Loyalty's a ghost now, whispers where it went. Had dreams on the skyline, concrete on my back. Snakes in the tall grass, venom in the track. Hustle for the love, they hustle for the stacks. Now I'm counting losses, can't never get it back. Betrayal blues, scars run deep. Counting fake friends while I lose sleep. Betrayal blues. Truth feels cold. Trust turned dust. Left the heart full of holes. Lessons in the pain. Lessons in the pain. Lessons in the pain. The real ones stay. The fake's gonna break. Took a leap of faith. Landed in the pit. Hands I used to shake. Now they don't spit. Built a palace with the bricks they threw. Now the halls echo lies. Yeah, they all untrue. Wolves in the circle.
Hey,
Hands
what's
on
up?
tight.
Yep.
Feasting on the real till there's no more fight. Learn the hard way, it's lonely at the top. But I'd rather walk alone than with Judas in the flock. Lessons in the pain. Lessons in the pain. Lessons in the pain. Real ones stay, the fake's gonna break. Shattered mirrors can't reflect my soul. I'm a hole in the struggle, I'm breaking the mold. I'm breaking the mold. I'm a hole in the struggle, I'm breaking the mold. Snakes in the grass, listen for attention. Smiles on their faces, hearts full of tension. Shook my hand with a dagger tuck, trust shattered. Dreams destruct, I fed them plates, now they starving me. Cooked the recipe, but they burnt the beef. Betrayal blues,
Looking into it,
they
Cap.
cut so deep. Fake friends, wolves dressed as sheep. Trust broke, no glue, no men. Enemies closer, call them friends. They played the role, Oscar-worthy frauds. Turn my loyalty to shards of cloth. Share my table, ate my bread. Scheme behind while I bled. The ones you love can deal the worst blow. Backstab, my blood stains my clothes. Eyes wide, now I see the scheme. Hustle solo, can't share the dream. Betrayal blues, it cuts so deep. Fake friends, wolves dressed as sheep. Trust broke, no glue, no men. Enemies closer, call them shadows creep where the light don't touch. Faith gets crushed, truth too much. They pray for your fall while they wear your crown. But I'm a king, won't let them drag me down.
Big bills, bigger threats.
I was raised with a fiend, still pacing the circle. Wear a stain on your shirt, mean the beef. Got verbal, turn words into work, turn work into wheels, turn wheels into D's. That's a concrete deal. Holes up in the door panel, jewelry like a torch handle. Court dates on the fridge, plates on the floor scramble. Glove box stuffed with the ones from the dice game. Gun talk louder than blogs or a hype train. Rock smell, metal and smoke. That's my cologne. We did numbers off a flip long before phone. Curb
whole life on the line and it's still on me.
Night shift never ends. Big crib, heavy Benz. Street crown, me and them. We ain't them. All gas, press again. Night shift never ends. Black mask, metal friends. Fast cash, every lens. All gas, press again. New title, same throne. More digits, more stones. Less feelings, more songs. Night shift never ends.
Cruising through the city where the shadows creep. Block hot, money dirty, never getting sleep. Girls in the whip, red lips, looking mean. Diamonds dancing in the moonlight. Mafia dream, fast cars, pedal screaming like it's holding a grudge. Enemies in the rear view, but I never budge. Paper stacking, brick flipping, my hustle divine. Surviving the grind, got the wolves on the line. Yeah, black top hustle, streets don't forget. Money, power, loyalty, that's how we live. Girls in the game, fast cars on the run. Life under the street lights, chasing the sun. Barrel smoke, cigars lit, plans unfold. Gotta keep the circle tight, hearts turn cold. Industry snakes, trying to bite the hand. But I'm sharp with the blade, carve my own brand. Gold chains heavy, but my shoulder strong. I've been dodging the devil, singing the same song. Friends turn foes, yeah, loyalty's rare. In the jungle with the lions, gotta stay aware. Yeah, black top hustle, streets don't forgive. Money, power, loyalty, that's how we live. Girls in the game, fast cars on the run. Life under the street lights, chasing the sun. Chasing the sun. Chasing the sun.
Young, cruising through the city where the shadows creep. Block hot, money dirty, never getting sleep. Girls in the whip, red lips looking mean. Diamonds dancing in the moonlight, mafia dream. Fast cars, pedal screaming like it's holding a grudge. Enemies in the rear view, but I never budge. Paper stacking, brick flipping, my hustle divine. Surviving the grind, got the wolves on the line.
Black top hustle, streets don't forgive. Money, power, loyalty, that's how we live. Girls in the game, fast cars on the run. Life under the street lights, chasing the sun. Barrel smoke, cigars lit, plans unfold. Gotta keep the circle tight, hearts turn cold. Industry snakes, trying to bite the hand. But I'm sharp on my own brand. Gold chains heavy, but my shoulders strong. I've been dodging the devil, singing the same song. Friends turn foes, yeah, loyalty's rare. In the jungle with the lions, gotta stay aware. Black top hustle, streets don't forget. Money, power, loyalty, that's how we live. Girls in the game, fast cars on the run. Life under the street lights, chasing the sun. Concrete jungle, wolves in the stairwell, counting dirty paper. Make the scale swell, dice games, side bets, cash under fingernails. Hustle through the fog, dreams tip the Richter scale. Power move, shadows dance in the moonlight. Chains heavy neck, feels like a street light. Fast car streets, tire marks on the blacktop. Enemies plotting, hoping my heart will flat stop. We blacktop kings, crown dipped in venom. Stacks in the safe, ain't nobody getting in them. Survive the storm, now the city's my throne. Heavy is the head, but I built it on my own. Cigar smoke swirl, plotting over pasta. Loyalty is blood, betrayal's a mobster. Pistol in the glove box, dreams in the dashboard. Paid in full, we ain't asking for passports. Money talks loud, whispers in the back room. Deals cut quick, snakes hiss in the vacuum. Hood nights darker, souls colder than glaciers. Still we chase paper, outpacing the haters. Gold teeth glint, reflection of ambition. Every move a chessboard, loyal to the game, never break tradition. Every bar's a bullet, each verse ammunition. heavy. Neck feels like a street light. Fast car screech, tire marks on the blacktop. Enemies plotting, hoping my heart will stop.
We blacktop kings, crown dipped in venom. Stacks in the safe, ain't nobody getting in them. Survived the storm, now the city's my throne. Heavy is the head, but I built it on my own. Cigar smoke swirls, plotting over pasta. Loyalty is blood, betrayal's a mobster. Pistol in the glove box, rings in the dashboard. Paid in full, we ain't asking for passports. Money talks loud, whispers in the back room. Deals cut quick, snakes hiss in the vacuum. Hood nights darker, souls colder than glaciers. Still we chase paper, outpacing the haters.
Gold teeth glint, reflection of ambition. Every move a chessboard, calculated mission. Loyal to the game, never break tradition. Every bar's a bullet, each verse ammunition.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A king without a castle, just a crown. I rise above the rubble while the world tries to drown. Boom in my chest, it shakes the ground. Knocking on heaven, but the gates ain't around. The night's my kingdom, stars my throne. Every street light whispers, you're not alone. My words cut sharper than a blade of stone. I'm the ghost of the beat, the marrow in the bone. I wear the boom back crown. Heavy on my head, a rhythm in my veins. Words I never said, I wear the boom back crown. It's my war, my bread. The beat keeps me living when the world wants me dead. The city breathes smoke and the sirens sing. Broken dreams, shattered glass, a diamond ring. I dance with the danger, let the chaos cling. The grind's my religion, the struggle my king. They say the baseline saves and the snare forgives, but the kick drum punishes for how I live. I'm the roar in the silence, the crack in the seal, the pulse in the night that refuses to give. It's the sweat on the mic, the truth in the spit, the fire in the belly, the grit in the grid. Every sample's a memory, every loop's a hit. This boom bap crown, I'll never quit.
A king without a castle, just a corner and a crown. I rise above the rubble while the world tries to drown. The boom in my chest, it shakes the ground. Knocking on heaven, but the gates ain't around. The night's my kingdom, stars my throne. Every street light whispers, you're not alone. My words cut sharper than a blade of stone. I'm the ghost of the beat, the marrow in the bone. I wear the boom bap crown, heavy on my head, a rhythm in my veins. Words I never said. I wear the boom bap crown, it's my war, my bread. The beat keeps me living when the world wants me dead. Boom bap crown, wants me dead. The boom bap crown, wants me dead. The boom bap crown. The city breathes smoke and the sirens sing. Broken dreams, shattered glass, a diamond ring. I dance with the danger, let the chaos cling. The grind's my religion, the struggle my king. They say the baseline saves and the snare forgives, but the kick drum punishes for how I live. I'm the roar in the silence, the crack in the sieve, the pulse in the night that refuses to give. It's the sweat on the mic, the truth in the spit, the fire in the belly, the grit in the grit. Every sample's a memory, every loop's a hit. This boom bap crown, I'll never quit. I wear the boom bap crown, heavy on my head, a rhythm in my veins. Words I never said, I wear the boom bap crown. It's my war, my bread. The beat keeps me living when the world wants me dead. Boom bap crown, wants me dead. The boom bap crown, wants me dead. The boom bap crown.
I'm reloading.
piece on the wall, or we do custom.
Gold chain swinging with the weight of regret. But the beat keeps pushing, I ain't finished yet. City don't sleep, it just turns inside. Truth in the
We specialize in those.
no disguise. Oh, boom, bap, shadows, where the rhythm don't stop. Heartbeat sync with the ticking of the clock. Boom, bap, shadows, where the bass lines drop. Soulful and raw. Let the groove unlock. Said I'm mad at night.
Give me a shout if you have a question.
Deep cuts on repeat. Stories from the street. Boom and bassline. Our heartbeats cold. This is where legends are born and unfold.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's a particularly good price.
Under my feet, no gold here, just the sound of the street. Boom, boom, the echo won't quit. A siren sings while the lights flicker split. I'm the spark in the dark, the wolf on the prowl, a storm in the alley. My voice is loud. Boom, boom, raw. It hits your chest, feel the bassline pump, no time to rest. Boom, boom.
Chegou o descontaço do Mercado Livre, eletrônicos com até 30% off.
Pour a little out when I toast to them. The fame don't fix what the nights condemn. It just magnify the scars deep within, but I'm grateful. Every step paid by stress, every L was a test, every test success. So I breathe this truth for my chain on chest. A big spirit in the world obsessed. We built this from dust, faith and hustle. No silver spoons, just paper plates and purpose.
If I can help, just ask.
So when they ask what kept me alive, tell them bricks and prayers forever.
Yeah. It's for them nights on the flickering streetlights. For them dreamers who never made the headlines. Same blocks that broke us made us too. You either hustle, pray, or fade away. But we still here.
Salve, Tommy. Boa noite, mano. Boa noite não, boa madrugada, né? E aí, tamo junto, mano. Obrigado aí pela presença.
I was born where the pain had a postcode. Dreams froze cold, gold teeth and broke cold. Mama working doubles, prayers and Morse code. Trying to keep the faith while the bills overflowed. Saw my first hustle at the age of 10. Uncle bagging hope in the lion's den. Street taught math, multiplied and spent. Lose a friend, learn how to start again. Old heads preach stack, move and learn stealth. But it's hard to build peace when you build from hell. Had a notebook, pen and a vision to sell. Every rhyme a confession, every bar is said.
Me preparando aqui pra fazer o João e Maria. João e Maria, um monte de farm que eu vou fazer aí.
When the storm awoke, lost brothers to the game, some drowned, some broke, but the rhyme stayed loyal, my holy cloak. See, I move through the night with a measured breath.
Pois é, pô. Esse que é o foco. Quero chegar pelo menos no nível 400 aí esse final de semana aí. Deus quiser.
between what I was and what this life gives.
City don't sleep, but I dream in pain. Concrete cries when it rains again. Still I rise, still I chase the flame. Write my life in the corner lane.
Everything's on sale.
Write my life in the corner lane.
Now success got a shadow with a jealous grin. Smiles thin when your wins make them feel boxed in. I seen fake friends toast and plot within. Love turn venom when the paper spin, but I'm calm. Champagne in the paper cup, cause the crown mean nothing if you gave it up. From the basement dust to the penthouse trust, still the same soul, just aged and rough. Every night I reflect, no regrets, just proof that the pain made a king out of reckless youth. So I speak for the block, for the lost, for truth, for the dreamers building heaven under cracked roof. Yeah. We wrote our names in the concrete. Now they read them like scriptures.
Essa máscara é do progresso de carreira, pô. Que a gente ganha no
Let me know if I can
João e
improve
Maria.
your shopping
Não sei se
experience.
tu já chegou a ver.
That's the price of survival. Corner Chronicles.
You've got a great deal there.
Forever.
Perfect day for you, huh?
Yeah. It's that late night reflection. Where pain turned poetry. And the streets still whisper your name. Brooklyn spirit. Worldwide hunger. This one's for the dreamers digging diamond. Let's talk about
I think you made the right decision.
it.
Born in a chaos where hope wore handcuffs. Dreams get taxed, every breath cost us. Mama cooking prayers, trying to stretch one crust. While the landlord knocked with the same old thrust. Fiends on the curb, talk about better days. Hustlers on the grind, trying to dodge their graves. I was young, scribbling
Enjoy it.
rhymes in the alleyways. Seeing cops raid blocks like a shadow play. Had a heart full of hunger, mind full of plots. Pocket full of change, but my faith ain't right. Street to the pain.
You're going to love this.
Turn lost to lessons, turn dust to style.
Hope you really get to enjoy this.
We bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright. Through the fire, I still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright.
Now I'm cruising past corners that still breathe ghosts. Old faces and murals, I raise my toast to the ones that fell, to the lives they wrote. We the ink, we the page, we the antidote. I seen kids trade books for a pack and scale. Seen heaven high deep in a cell block tale. The preacher said, faith don't fail, but when the rent due, even angels bail. I remember them nights with a pen and a lighter. Plotting my escape, dreaming bigger, tighter. Now the stage got
That's
lights,
really
but the flame
nice.
burn brighter. Still the same block writer, just a sharper fighter.
Still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright. Through the fire, still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright.
Now success got taste, but it came with ghosts. Love turn envy when the bag get close. Fame ain't
That's a
freedom,
great
just
price.
a different dose. Still trying to stay grounded when the cameras
free to
post.
flag me
My
down if you want
reflections hold
something.
Back, like remember the block, them cold
I
nights,
like
hunger
that
pains,
one.
Prayers on lock. Now
I'm here to
popping
help.
corks where the sirens knock, but I never lost soul. Just switch my stock. I still carry them lessons like hidden scars. Still write my truth over jazz guitar. You can polish a crown, but the paint still marred. From the curb to the charts, I became who we are. We ain't just survivors. We architects. We build castles out of struggle.
Turn broken glass into
Turn broken glass into reflections of greatness. Ashes and
Your
ambition.
wish is my command.
That's the legacy.
Big love. Big love. Hey.
We have more in the back.
Yeah. You would feel the weight of your city on your shoulders. Every brick, every block got a story to tell. I ain't just rapping, I'm remembering. From broke dreams to gold schemes. It's that big vibe, baby, let's ride. Yeah.
Born with the sirens, harmonized with ambition. Mama praying hard, I was lost in the friction.
You're all
Dreams
set.
on a clothesline, poverty, addiction, life in 4K, no filter, pure conviction. I was raised on the corners where the world don't blink. Learn money over mercy quicker than you think. School books traded for a pack and a link. Hope drown slow in that brown paper drink. But I wrote bars like scripture. Survival my religion. Every lyric a confession. Every verse a vision. Had to dodge fate. Play chess with decisions. Turned the pain to paint. Made my own exhibition.
Through the struggle, I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and
We
bricks,
specialize in
that's
those.
all I need. Through the struggle, I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need.
Now, the skyline shimmer, but the scars don't fade. Success tastes bitter when it's pain made. Still see ghosts in the alleys I play. Where the innocent dreams got hustled and betrayed. Every dollar earned got a name engraved. Every friend lost left my heart depraved. But I rise, yeah, I'm self-made and brave. Turn my downfall into the gold I crave. Still I reminisce them cold nights. No meal. Stepping
Give me a
over
shout
hope
if you have a
just to cop
question.
that deal. Now the mic my weapon, my wounds my seal. Every rhyme I drop, every line I hear.
Through the struggle, I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need.
There we go.
Through the struggle, I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need.
Now I'm looking down from a penthouse pane. Same block still whisper my name in the rain. I ain't changed, just rearrange the game, new frame. Same hunger in the flame. I move with ghosts, tone, mic and them. Still pour a little out when I toast to them. The fame don't fix what the nights condemn. It just magnify the scars deep within, but I'm grateful. Every step paid by stress, every L was a test, every test success. So I breathe this truth for my chain on chest. A big spirit in the world obsessed.
That's a particularly
Built this
good
from dust,
price.
faith and hustle. No silver spoons, just paper plates and perks. So when they ask what kept me alive, tell them bricks and prayers forever. Yeah. Every block got a story. Some written in chalk, some in chains, some in champagne. Me, I just write mine in pain. Let's talk about it.
If I can help, just
Born with
ask.
the shadows teach survival and sin. Dreams die young where the sirens begin. Mama praying on her knees for the rent again. While I'm scribbling schemes with a pad and pen. No headset, boy, don't trust that hope. But the game looks sweet when you broken cold. Steel toe dreams, heavy loads we hold. Trying to turn them corner tails into solid gold. Fist full of change, heart full of rage. Notebooks filled with a prophet's page. I seen smiles fade and the lies get paid. But I learned how to rhyme my way out the cave.
We've got the biggest selection in San Andreas.
Trying to find peace beneath the star, broken gold. That's what we are. Shining bright, but we hide the scars through the pain. We still go far. Trying to find peace beneath the star.
nigga, but the block still calls. Success tastes bitter when your day ones fall. I done walked through hell with my back to the wall. Now I sip on dreams, reminiscing on it all. Every dollar earned got a ghost attached. Every smile fake, every bridge got patched. They love you in the light, but they hide when you match. So I move in silence where the truth stay latched. Street talk math, one loss, two pain. Multiply stress, divide the shame. Still I kept my faith through the acid rain. Cause the soul don't heal if the scars stay plain.
That's what we are, shining bright, but we hide the stars. We still go far, trying to find peace beneath the stars. Broken gold, that's what we are, shining bright, but we hide the scars. Through the pain, we still go far, trying to find peace beneath the stars.
Now I'm sitting in the coupe with the city in view, but the fame just remind me of what pain could do. Still humble, still real, still pay my due. Still poor for the ones that ain't make it through. Money don't mend what the nights done tore. Love don't live where the hate encore. But I'm built from the dirt, designed for more. From the basement grind to the marble floor. Big spirit, small circle, no clones allowed. I speak truth in the booth, make my angels proud.
Salve, Matheus. Boa madrugada, mano. Obrigado pela presença aí.
We all broken, but we still glow. That's the code. Ain't about where you from, it's how you grow. Broken go, forever bold. Peace.
Every block got its kings.
Some crowned by fame, some by pain. You don't earn respect in the light. You earn it in the dark when nobody watching. Let's get it.
I was born in the gutter where the hope stayed hidden. Dreams cost blood, but the rules unwritten. Mama praying hard, bills never getting forgiven. And pops left early, I was self-driven. Fist full of nothing, but I wanted the most. Watch dealers play God, turn fiends to ghosts. Every lesson on the block was a heavy dose. Had to learn quick, loyalty close. Concrete sermon, survival my thesis. Streets baptize souls, turn boys to Jesus. Every scar on my arm, that's a secret thesis. Life gave pain, I returned it in pieces.
Hold the crown, feel heavy tonight. Still I stand through the pain, through the fight. Every tear, every loss inside made a king from the dark to the light.
Now I'm sitting in the ride city glowing the chrome. Used to dream about this when I slept alone. Now the world know my voice, but my heart still wrong. Cause the block raised me. That's my home. Every deal, every fight, every long cold night. Built a man out of fear, turn wrong to right. You could change your address, still feel that bite. Still hear them sirens in the dead moonlight. Old friends gone, pictures fade with time. Some lost to the streets, some crossed the line. But I walk with grace, every scar still shine. Every rhyme I write, heal a crime.
Hold the crown, feel heavy tonight. Still I stand through the pain, through the fight. Every tear, every loss inside made a king from the dark to the light.
Now the fame got a price that they never disclose. It's lonely at the top where the spotlight glows. Every handshake fake, every smile composed. Still I move with the calm that the real ones know. I toast to the ghosts that believed in me. From the benches to the stages, they still breathe in me. Every line that I drop, they still speak in me. Big spirit in the flesh, that's the legacy. Money don't fix what the nights unroll, but it ease the pain of the stories told. Still humble in the chain, know the ice look cold. Cause the crown ain't light, it's the way to go.
We carry pain like jewels. Shine from what we survive. Every king was once broken. Every crown carved from struggle,
The weight heavy, but it's forever big.
Salve, meu amigo tiozão. E aí, tudo bem? Pô, tá no trabalho agora. Mano, eu nem consegui trabalhar direito, ó. Eu nem bati a meta, mas assim mesmo.
Concrete street, midnight whispers. Every corner tells a story. Every shadow got a lesson. You survive.
É, e também, ainda bem que eu tava vindo pra casa porque começou a chover, pô. Eu ia pegar uma chuva desgraçada, mano. Pois é, não, mas aqui é direto. Aqui vai até o meio do ano ainda, chovendo aqui. Você já tem um complexo? Tem que ter o complexo lá pra fazer o ato. Ato 1, ato 2, ato 3. Não, é muito top, mano. Só que dá muita dor de cabeça, assim, pra quem vai fazer mestre do crime, né? Pra pegar elite, pra platinar, no caso. Mas as missões são muito boas, cara. De verdade mesmo. Se tu não for focar no mestre do crime, assim. Né? Mas fora isso, é muito boa. Life moves slow, every day a heavy ticker. Mama prayed hard, but the nights got thicker. Lessons in the cracks, pain made me quicker. Cash scares, loyalty thin like bread. Enemies scheming, plotting to get ahead. Sirens lullaby, dreams in my head. Turn every scar into a rhyme I bled. Hustle in my veins, patience in my mind. Learn the rules of the block, never fall behind. Concrete hard lessons, truth the only find. From shadows to the mic, watch me redefine. Concrete kings, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every
Pois é, realmente precisa de tempo. E aí demora muito, mano. Tu não pode morrer, tu não pode fazer qualquer coisinha, senão ele não funciona, entendeu? Aí tu nunca vai saber, porque tipo assim, tu tem que já tem que sacar junto com os teus parceiros que tu for fazer, entendeu? Então é complicado, mano. É muito chatinho, mano. Porque tu, um exemplo, tu chega no final, aí não conta pra ti. Aí é foda. Ah, você quer ver o complexo? Ó, eu comprei esse daqui do canto que fica perto do fliperama, né? Não sei onde é o teu fliperama, mas eu acho que é esse aqui, né? Que fica perto daqui, né? Comprei esse aqui. Esse aqui, se eu não me engano, tava 2 milhões e pouco. Deixa eu ver se dá pra ver aqui. Não, não dá pra ver não. O que vale a pena é esse daqui, né? Que fica perto do teu fliperama. Mas tem uns mais baratinhos aqui, ó. Um exemplo, ó. Tem esse aqui, ó. Ele é 1.250, é o mais barato, se eu não me engano. Ah, não. É, esse aqui mesmo. 1.250.000. Esse aqui é 1.465.000. É, aquele lá mesmo, lá do... Aí o que dá pra te fazer? Fazer só teleporte, né? Pra cair nele. Mas esse aqui é o mais top. Esse aqui é caro. Se fosse tu comprava esse aqui mesmo. Compra esse aqui e depois pode trocar, não tem problema não. Isso, ele é mais próximo, só que eu acho que é carinho, mano. Entendeu? Aí, como tu vai ter que comprar as melhorias de dentro, né? Eu acho melhor tu comprar aquele lá, não sei. Mas compra esse daqui mesmo também. Mas só que vai gastar um dinheirinho. Se fizer uns 10k aí, consegue recompensar o dinheiro. Que é caro as melhorias também. Ah, é isso mesmo. Bota pra vender os esquemas lá. O esquema não. Bota pra vender só o que tá pagando mais. É o dinheiro falso, né? O dinheiro falso que tá pagando quase 1 milhão. Aí vende a boate, vende o banco. Aí tu junta o dinheirinho bacana, dá pra fazer tudo.
Struggle where the nights never sleep. Mama pray for me, daddy secrets to keep. In my veins, my dreams run deep. Every corner taught lessons, every scar I reap. Cash scarce, loyalty thinner than thread. Enemies plot, trying to paint me dead. Sirens sing lullabies, dreams float in my head. Turn pain into rhymes, now my words spread. Patience in my pocket, confidence in my stride. Learn the streets language, when most men die. Concrete toward truth. I never had to lie, from shadow to spotlight. Now my legacy's high.
Empire blocks, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city. Undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be. Yeah, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be.
Yeah. Avenues echo.
Ficou engraçado mesmo, mano. Ele tava até um pouco melhorzinho que ele tava de social, né? Mas eu falei, pô, social não, mano. Tem que se zaralhar, entendeu? Isso aqui é só... como é que se fala? Tô conforme o traje do João e Maria. Tá perfeito, mano. Perfeito.
Now we're on the offensive. Yeah, the Duggins are moving their precious AI hardware to a safer location. Thanks to Agent Johnson, we have a tracker on the Duggins van. GPS trace incoming.
Pois é, essa roupa aqui é do Caio. É uma tática que tu escolhe, que é aquela do helicóptero. Aí tu tem a opção de escolher lá. Aí quando tu faz a missão, aí libera isso aí pra te comprar, entendeu? Aí ficou top. Aí eu comprei da agorinha. Comprei tudo, né?
Have gone to the trouble of setting up this signal jamming network, you can then be gone to the trouble of guarding the antennas. Be careful.
This one's for the legends of the concrete jungle. Grew up where the cold wind cut through your soul. Mama prayed hard, daddy shadow took his toll. Hustle in my veins, ambition out of control. Every corner taught lessons, every scar my goal. Sirens
one's for the hustlers, dreamers, believers. You fuck with the wrong soldier. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Born with a siren saying lines. Mama working overtime, pain written in her spine. I was scribbling rhymes between chalk lines and crime, trying to find time while the block redefine mine. Gold fronts gleam, schemes deeper than abyss. Kids playing dice, praying night and like this. Every flick of the wrist could twist faceless. Empty wish had the bubble goose jacket, Timberlands unlaced. Coppers on the chase, we vanished without a trace. From still talks to burn sparks, to dark rays. Still I kept my faith with it, never misplaced. All these reflections of my class, survivor of the cycle now. I'm built to last. My man Tone caught a case.
I've now been undermining resource-rich fledgling democracies my entire career just to sit this one out. Whatever bonus is gonna motivate you today, you will get it. I promise.
From sorrow to tomorrow's gates, I narrate pain with a poet's grace. You can hear the hunger echo through the bass. Legacy stitched in the lines I chase.
All these strings keep calling my name, trying to pull me back in the rain. I rise, I fall. All these strings keep calling my name, trying to pull me back in the rain.
Put something between you and the EO! Get down!
City lights in the lands, past goes to my mind. Trying to make amends, but the ends never justify the means, my friends. Still we play that game, no pretend. Life's a chessboard, pawns move under stress. Kings bleed too, queens wearing bulletproof dress. I confess success never ease the mess, but I'd rather die real than live impressed. From the cradle to the grave, the rhythm remains. Ain't breathes truth through the pleasure and pain. But when they call my name, let them say one thing. Big heart, big dreams.
Que isso, muito obrigado aí.
Keep going. We'll have tied down the signal soon.
From corners to condos, every brick got a story. Every dream got a price. Let's talk about it. Those with a cold blocks echo when the night breeze. Mama folding home between bills and white tees. Street lights flicker my reflection in cracked screens. Trying to paint peace.
Que isso, meu mano. Isso aí já ajuda muito, pô. É doido, eu que agradeço, mano. Agradeço demais aí pela fortalecer aí. Tamo junto demais, mano. Tamo junto demais. Muito obrigado, mano. Eu não entendi porque ele leu rápido, pô. Eu vou até diminuir um pouco, pra ele falar um pouco mais lento. Eu achei que era tipo anônimo, tava falando aí, eu nem percebi que era tu, pô. Eu vou configurar direitinho, porque ele falou muito rápido.
worry about.
Success over good, but the pain still whisper. They envy you. Same streets birthed me, now they testing proof. Loyalty thin when the money thick. Seen brothers turn strangers when the plots flip quick, but I never switch. My script too slick, still rhyme, real tale, still built from. Não, mas é a configuração minha mesmo, pô. Eu acho que é porque eu coloquei pra ele falar um pouco mais rápido, mas eu vou configurar ele pra falar um pouco mais devagar, pra eu poder entender, né? A galera que for mandando. Scars. This one's for the ones who ain't make it out. That's right. Concrete diaries, scars and survivors. Get back! Sung by the ones with no choirs. Mama praying. I seen youth expire before they saw 21. Some lullabies under the moon. We measure our worth by the weight of a gun and hope. Run short like the breath in our lungs. I was scribbling bars between power cuts and debt, dreaming of a Lex coupe, sway seats, respect. Every verse I project from a soul unchecked, trying to balance my past with the future I expect. Rain on the window, I still see my pain, trying to wash away these stains. Again from the block to the flame, I remain the same. Blueprints in the rain, blueprints in the rain, blueprints in the rain. Taught me how to hold composure. Street dreams folded like that crack stroller. The shorty lost his pops to the wrong exposure. I remember the nights, smoking bitches, bagging dreams in the kitchen, premonition collisions. Now I'm writing my religion with precision. Every bar baptism, every word a mission. Still got ghosts in the hallway, whispering my name. Still see tone face trapped in the same game. But I won't smoke, rearrange my aim. Now my scars spell legacy instead of shame.
Have gone to the trouble of setting up this signal jamming network, you can bet they've gone to the trouble of guarding the antennas. Be careful.
Chase karma, cause the block love nobody, it just breeds drama. Still live karma vibes in the midnight hum. Still a poet with a gunpowder tongue. From the slums to the skyline, I just begun. Blueprints in the rain, my life is run. We write history in raindrops and pain spots. Make our names with a concrete for
jam her down? Good work.
Legacy ain't money.
where the sirens sing lullabies nightly. Dreams get priced, ain't nothing come lightly. Mama said stay righteous, but the block bite me. Now I'm dealing with the cars that the world might see. Dice games in the rain, cocaine, chain smoke. Kids learn math through grams and cutthroat. Shorty 17 with a scar, hoping that it's hard, don't sink with the next note. Back to precious, I pray with aggression.
Signal improving, keep it up.
Every loss a blessing, every bruise progression. Now around pain like divine expression.
Through the smoke, I see my face.
We're not about to let something as trivial as GPS interference come between us and our objective. If anyone's using underhanded methods to manipulate global oil markets, it's gonna be the IAA, goddammit. Yeah, we've been doing it for decades. We're not about to lie down and take this to some Texan upstarts with a shiny new piece of AI.
Salve Rock, boa madrugada, mano. É isso, mano, tamo junto, tamo junto. E aí, ainda tá em live ainda?
Democracies my entire career just to sit this one out. Whatever bonus is gonna motivate you today, you will get it, I promise.
Roses from the pavement. You feel me? Let's go.
Born in the belly where the sirens sung symphonies. Dreams die early, loyalties the epiphany. Mama scrubbed floors, daddy lost in the system. I learned quick, nobody ever gon' miss them. Hunger in my veins, pocket full of hope. Young shorty on the corner, learning how to cope. Dice roll slow, that's the rhythm of fate. Every move I make, good seal or escape. Same hallways, where the whispers turn deadly. Hard cold, hand steady, plans ready. Welfare lines to the high rise sights. Still hear the pain when I cut off the light.
I go through the cracks, yeah, I rose from pain. Concrete roads, still I shine when they call my name. Ain't nothing changed, I remain the same. I go through the cracks, yeah, I rose from pain. Concrete roads as they bloom in the rain. Still I shine when they call my name. Ain't nothing changed, I remain the same. Now
I'm cruising through the city broken dreams. Every corner got a lesson.
That's it. Signal's coming through loud and clear. Check your GPS. You should have the vehicle's precise location now.
Born in the shadow of the high-rise blocks. Mama working double shifts, talking about stocks. Daddy never home, life's paradox. Grew up counting pennies, dodging cops. Lessons in the cracks of the paper talk. How to hustle hard, how to move, what life costs. Every loss in the streets, every friend I lost.
Mano, não é possível, cara. Caramba. NPC fuleiro. Não, cara, olha, tô te falando, a gente é pra finalizar, aí o cara vai e mata a gente. E do nada, tu viu que ele dobrou pra esquerda, do nada. A Rockstar e o YouTube também, né, mano? O YouTube, do nada ele fala assim, não, eu quero fechar tua live. Aí ele fecha a hora que ele quiser. Não, esse sonzinho aqui é normal. Isso é a playlist que eu fiz. Agora quando tu cai em algum anúncio ou então em outra playlist, aí, meu irmão, fecha na hora. Essas aqui são tranquilas, não dá nada não. Meu Deus do céu.
Street mystery, lost some day ones, kept a few in my ministry. Life's ledger, balanced by pain and victory. Cold nights, warm dreams, hustle on repeat. Lessons in struggle, rhythm in my heartbeat. Every rhyme a chapter, every loss of feet. Turn concrete nights into a lyrical suite. Enemies talk, but I move like a fan who learns silence is power. Every glance I ransom, the city holding me. Patience my
all right, bring the van to these coordinates. We'll take it from there.
streets never sleep, we just chase the dream. Yeah. Concrete made us kings. Pain made us wise.
Every shadow, every black.
A lesson in disguise. Streets never sleep. And neither do we. Forever hustling. Forever free.
The city never sleeps, the streets whisper your name. Every block got a story, every shadow plays the game. You survive, you grind, you rise. It's for the concrete kings in the night.
Look, raising the cracks of brick and mortar. Mama hustling nights, praying for a little order. Daddy ghosted, left the stress in quarters. Life was lessons, streets where my laws recorded, corner practice talk. But I wrote my own page to survive cold nights. Got the system cages, lost some real ones. Love turned to rage, turned pain in the bars, rhythm through the age. Cash dream stick, mind always scheming. Sirens sing lullabies while I still dreaming. Block talking patience, loyalty and meaning. Concrete made a king, every word gleaming.
Residual algorithms, no magnetic representations, nothing.
Walk through the fire, reaching for the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us rulers in the city tonight.
Oh, I remember my first time flying an agency helicopter. Get back to the special action division. Cargo's used black helicopters in a series of poorly concealed clandestine operations. They generated a conspiracy theory among the radical elements of the general public. And we made sure every crank and crackpot nationwide was jabbering about black helicopters in every call and show on air. Boy, let me tell you, once you got a good conspiracy theory on the ground, there's nothing you can't plausibly deny. And these days we do the same thing with a few leaked photos and a life of their rock farm.
We rise through the night, walk through the fire, reaching for the light.
The original destruction of the Clifford program relied heavily on its mobile cloud servers. Now, there was some basic infrastructure or remnants of the source code of the servers in Mr. Hertz's silo, but not enough to worry about. Our tech guys did their analysis. They deleted what they could, firewalled the rest, and turned off the power. Now, the site you're entering has been locked down by the agency ever since the death of Mr. Hertz. Once you're inside, restore the power. I've given you software that'll clear any data remnants from the local servers. We hit each one locally, and we're in the clear.
Legacy written where the street lights gleam. Big dreams born in the city's extreme. Every night a battle, every day a scheme. Concrete kings ride, we live the dream.
Concrete king.
Streets teach you.
Oh.
Shadows watch you.
Every block, every struggle shapes the king in you. Concrete kings
Forever rise, never fall.
Yeah. Concrete jungles whisper secrets at night. Every block got a story, every shadow got a fight.
Well, Agent, your final mission coordinates are at the top of Mount Chiliad. Specifically, near the late Mr. Hertz's personal silo. I left an agency helicopter for if you want to travel on a company dime. We're gonna put this thing to bed for good. That means any trace of Clifford software on the original servers must be eliminated. No data remnants, no residual algorithms, no magnetic representations, nothing.
every block a teacher, every lost a demon. Turn pain into bars, now my voice is gleaming. Hustle in my veins, struggle in my eyes. Friends turn foes, loyalty was turning tight. Hungry made a king, watch me rise. Every word a weapon,
Once you're there, get to the blast doors and use the emergency personnel hatch to get inside. We've unlocked it specifically for this mission. Okay, good. Now, job one. Find the manual override to restore power.
For them dreamers who never made the headlines. Same blocks that broke us made us too. The hustle praise, but we still here. I was born with a pain, had a postcode, dreams froze cold, gold teeth and broke cold. Mama working doubles, prayers and Morse code, trying to keep the faith while the bills overflowed. Saw my first hustle at the age of 10. Uncle bagging hope in the lion's den. Street taught math, multiplied and spent. Lose a friend, learn how to start again. Old heads preach stack, move and learn stealth. But it's hard to build peace when you build from hell. Had a notebook, pen, and a vision to sell. Every rhyme a confession, every bar is
The
said.
city don't sleep, but I dream in pain. Concrete cries when it rains again. Still I rise, still I chase the flame. Write my life in the corner lane.
If not, it's possible we blew some fuses during the decommissioning process. And there'll be some spares. Go take a look around.
Write my life in the corner lanes.
Now the corners whisper my name in smoke, old scars itch. When the storm awoke, lost brothers to the game, some drowned, some broke, but the rhyme stayed loyal, my holy cloak. See, I move through the night with a measured breath, talk less,
Once this mission is complete, you'll get the standard end of project bonus for preventing the collapse of our delicately balanced global order.
Hand-me-down kicks to design a fit. Soul still heavy from the dirt I lift. Every dollar I stack, I replay that rift between what I was and what this life is.
City don't sleep, but I dream in pain. Concrete cries when it rains again. Still I rise, still I chase the flame. Write my life in the corner lanes.
Remember the juggernauts from your last time here? Yeah, it was too costly to remove them, so they're still down there. They'll shut down when you kill Clifford. Or whatever the hell you do to an AI when you fry its brain. Whatever it has instead of a brain. I don't know.
Plot within, love turn venom when the paper spin, but I'm calm. The crown mean nothing if you gave it up. From the basement dust to the penthouse trust, still the same soul, just aged and rough. Every night I reflect, no regrets, just proof that the pain made a king out of reckless youth. So I speak for the block, for the lost, for truth, for the dreamers building heaven under cracked roof. Yeah. We wrote our names in the concrete. Now they read them like scriptures. Every scar, every rhyme. That's the price of survival. Corner Chronicles, forever.
Yeah. It's that late night reflection. Where pain turned poetry. And the streets still whisper your name. Brooklyn spirit. Worldwide hunger. This one's for the dreamers digging diamond. Let's talk about it.
Born in the chaos where hope wore handcuffs. Dreams get taxed, every breath cost us. Mama cooking prayers, trying to stretch one crust. While the landlord knock with the same old thrust. Fiends on the curb, talk about better days. Hustlers on the grind, trying to dodge their graves. I was young, scribbling rhymes and cops spray blocks like a shadow play. Had a heart full of hunger, mind full of plots. Pocket full of change, but my faith ain't right. Street
Now I'm cruising past corners that still breathe ghosts. Old faces and murals, I raise my toast to the ones that fell, to the lives they wrote. We the ink, we the page, we the antidote. I seen kids trade books for a pack of scale. Seen heaven high deep in a cell block tale. The preacher said, faith don't fail, but when the rent due, even angels bail. I remember them nights with a pen and a lighter, plotting my escape, dreaming bigger, tighter. Now the stage got lights, but the flame burn brighter. Still the same block writer, just a sharper fighter.
Okay, our monitoring station reports that the power is back on. Good work. Now get to the servers.
Now success got taste, but it came with ghosts. Love turned envy when the bag get close. Fame ain't freedom, just a different dose. Still trying to stay grounded when the cameras post. My reflection talk back like remember the block. Them cold nights, hunger pains, prayers on lock. Now I'm popping corks where the sirens knock. But I never lost soul, just switch my stock. I still carry them lessons like hidden stars. You can polish the crown, but the we ain't just survivors.
We need every server torched using the software I put on your phone. When you get close to a server, it'll overwrite any residual data as long as you stay in range. It'll also make a final extractable copy of the data, which will be held by the app on your phone. Your final assignment will be to deliver that copy to me. In case you were having trouble remembering, you took down the original firewalls on these servers last time you were here. This is just our internal security we're getting past. Connecting should be trivial.
Yeah. You would feel the weight of your city on your shoulders. Every brick, every block got a story to tell. I ain't just rapping, I'm remembering. From broke dreams to gold schemes.
Okay, that's the first one done.
Yeah. Born with the sirens, harmonized with ambition. Mama praying hard, I was lost in the friction. Dreams on a clothesline, poverty addiction.
Is everything okay down there?
No filter, pure
Our remote monitoring of the systems just went crazy.
Don't blink. Learn money over mercy quicker than you think. School books traded for a pack and a link. Hope drown slow in that brown paper drink. But I wrote bars like scripture. Survival my religion. Every lyric a confession. Every verse a vision. Had to dodge fate. Play chess with decisions. Turned the pain to paint. Made my own exhibition.
But the scars don't fade. Success tastes bitter when it's pain made. Still see ghosts in the alleys I played. With an innocent dreams got hustled and betrayed. Every dollar earned got a name engraved. Every friend lost left my heart to pray. But I rise, yeah, I'm self-made and brave. Turn my downfall into the gold I crave. Still I reminisce them cold nights. No mill, stepping over hope just to cop that deal. Now the mic my weapon, my wounds my seal. Every rhyme I drop, every line I hear.
Red alert! It's some kind of fail-safe mechanism. In the event of a server overwrite, the Juggernauts default to a search and destroy behavior pattern. Stay calm, Agent. Do not lose sight of the objective. Fight those goddamn drives.
Now I'm looking down from a penthouse pane. Same blocks to whisper my name in the rain. I ain't changed. from dust, faith, and hustle. No silver spoons, just paper plates and perks. So when they ask what kept me alive, tell them bricks and prayers forever.
Dreamers who never made the headlines. Same blocks that broke us made us too. You either hustle, pray, and fade away. But we still here.
I was born with a pain, had a postcode, dreams froze cold, gold teeth and broke cold. Mama working doubles, prayers and Morse code. Trying to keep the faith while the bills overflow. Saw my first hustle at the age of 10. Uncle Bag and Hope in the Lion's Den. Street taught math.
Okay, that should be it. Whatever was left of Clifford is gone forever, except for the backup on your phone. Which, by the way, is now the single most dangerous and valuable hard drive on the planet. Bring it back here, promptly.
City don't sleep, but I dream in pain. Concrete
Now the corners whisper my name and smoke, old scars itch. When the storm awoke, lost brothers to the game, some drowned, some broke, but the rhyme stayed loyal, my holy cloak. See, I move through the night with a measured breath, talk less, move wise, manifest success. But the flash of a badge still quick to press. Ain't no peace treaty in the bulletproof vest. From hand-me-down kicks to designer fits, but the soul's still heavy from the dirt.
If you've done the last server, evacuate. Repeat, evacuate the silo. We'll seal the place once you're out.
concrete cries when it rains again. Still I rise, still I chase the flame. Write my life in the corner lane. Write my life in the corner lane.
Now success got a shadow with a jealous grin. Smashed in when your wins make them feel boxed in. I seen fake friends toast and plot within. Love turn venom when the paper spin, but I'm calm. Champagne in the city. From the base, but still the same soul, just aged and rough. Every night I reflect on the proof that the pen made a king out of reckless youth. So I speak for the block, for the Lord, for the now they read them like scriptures. Every scar, every rhyme.
Where pain turned poetry, and the streets still whisper your name. Brooklyn spirit, worldwide hunger. This one's for the dreamers digging diamonds. Hey.
Born in the chaos where hope wore handcuffs, dreams get tied. One crest while the landlord knock with the same old thrust. Fiends on the curb till my birthday. Fiends on the ground trying to
toast to the ones that fell, to the lives they wrote. We the ink, we the page, we the antidote. I seen kids trade books for a pack of scale. Seen heaven hide deep in a cell block tale. The preacher said, faith don't fail, but when the rent due, even angels bail. I remember them nights with a pen and a lighter, plotting my escape, dreaming bigger, tighter. Now the stage got lights, the flame burn brighter. Just a stronger fighter.
Still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright. Through the fire, still find light. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright.
Now success got taste, but it came with ghosts. Love turned envy when the bag get close. Fame ain't freedom, just a different dose. Still trying to stay grounded when the cameras post. My reflection talk back like remember the block. Them cold nights, hunger pains, prayers on lock. Now I'm popping corks where the sirens knock. But I never lost soul, just with my stock. I still carry them lessons like hidden scars. Still write my truth over jazz guitar. You can polish a crown, but the paint still marred. From the curve to the charts, I became who we are. We ain't just survivors, we architects. We build castles out of struggle, turn broken glass into reflections of greatness. Ashes and ambition, that's the legacy.
Feel the weight of your city on your shoulders. Every brick, every block got a story to tell. I ain't just rapping, I'm remembering. From broke dreams to gold schemes. That big vibe, baby, let's ride. Yeah.
Born with the sirens harmonized with ambition. Mama praying hard, I was lost in the friction. Dreams on a clothesline, poverty, addiction. Life in 4K, no filter, pure conviction. I was raised on the corners where the world don't blink. Learn money over mercy quicker than you think. School books traded for a pack and a link. Hope drown slow in that brown paper drink. But I wrote bars like scripture. Survival my religion. Every lyric a confession. Every verse a vision. Had to dodge fate, play chess with decisions.
Looks like you're out.
Paint, made
I wish I
own
could give my
exhibition.
congratulations, but our surveillance assets tell me that some of Hutch's former soldiers have made their way to your location. We've had reports of these guys operating independently since a doomsday affair. They're not under any circumstances dying. If they get a hold of what's on your phone, there's no telling what they'd be capable of.
The skyline shimmer, but the scars don't fade. Success tastes bitter when it's pain made. Still see ghosts in the alleys I play, where the innocent dreams got hustled and betrayed. Every dollar earned got a name engraved. Every friend lost left my heart to pray. But I rise, yeah, I'm self-made and brave. Turn my downfall into the gold I crave. Still I reminisce them cold nights, no meal. Stepping over hope just to cop that deal. Now the mic my weapon, my weapon. Every rhyme I drop, every line I my name in the rain, I ain't changed. Just rearrange the game.
hands, well, these, my friend, are very much the right hands. With this at our disposal, we'll be in a position to readjust the price of gas without resorting to the old playbook of assassinations, false flags, and rigged elections. Even this old agency's got to move with the times. See? All for the greater good.
Trying to turn the corner tails into solid gold. Fist full of change, heart full of rage. I seen smile fade in the light of the page. But I learned how to rhyme my way out of the cage. Now the world got bigger, the block still calls. Success takes bitter, day one's fall. I done walked through hell with my back to the wall. Now I sip on dreams, reminiscing on it all. Every dollar earned, gotta go to that. Small fingers, bridge got patched. The light where they hide when it match. My business in silence where the truth stay last. One loss, two pain, multiply stress, divide the shame. Still I kept my faith through the acid rain. Cause the soul don't heal if the scars stay plain.
That's what we are. Shining bright, but we hide the stars in the rain. We still go far. That's what we are. Shining bright, but we hide the stars in the rain. We still go far.
Now I'm sitting in the coupe with the city in view. Fame just remind me of the day.
Pleasure working with you, agent. Again, after your final payment is clearing now, go buy yourself a cold beer. You've earned it.
Love don't live where the hate encore. But I'm built from the dirt, designed for more. From the basement grind to the marble floor. Big spirit, small circle, no clones allowed. I speak truth in the booth, make my angels proud. And when the curtains close and they play that sound, they gon' say he wore his crown unbowed. Yeah. We all broken, but we still glow. That's the code. Ain't about where you from, it's how you grow. Broken gold, forever bold. Peace.
Every block got its keys.
Some crowned by fame, some by pain. You don't earn respect in the light. You earn it in the dark when nobody watching. Let's get it.
I was born in the gutter where the hope stay hidden. Dreams cost blood, but the rules unwritten. Mama praying hard, bills never getting forgiven. And pops left early, I was self-driven. Fist full of nothing, but I wanted the most. Watch dealers play God, turn fiends to ghosts.
So, agent, aside from the worst heat wave in living memory, we're looking at systemic corruption and a conspiracy to defraud the American public. But in the meantime, your little visits to the Bureau sent them into full-scale crisis mode. We've got surveillance drones all across the city. There's no way we can operate while we're being watched. The agency does the watching. Find those drones and hack them. If we can trace them back to a base of operations, maybe we can find another clue to what the dummies are up to.
Made a king from the dark to the light.
Now I'm sitting in the ride city, glowing the chrome. Used to dream about this when I slept alone. Now the world know my voice, but my heart still wrong. Cause the block raised. That's my home. Every deal, every fight, every long night. Built a man out of
Don't
fear,
worry
turned
about
wrong to right.
compensation. We've got to fund the agency that's specifically ring-fenced for keeping our colleagues in the Bureau in line.
Old friends gone, pictures fade with time. Some lost to the streets, some crossed the line. But I walk with grace and the stars still shine. Every rhyme I write, heal a crime.
The crown feel heavy tonight. Still I stand through the pain, through the fight. Every tear, every loss inside.
your drone, use the secure serve app on your phone to hack it. Now, if you're gonna destroy it, wait until the hack is complete. Yeah, I'm gonna need access to all of them to locate whatever command center they're using to run this up.
Concrete street. Midnight whisper. Every corner tells a story.
Good, that worked. We've got the start of a trace here.
This is brick and soul. Grew up in the cracks where the cold wind fight. Mama praying at midnight, trying to keep it right. Daddy gone missing, left me with the fight. Concrete jungle raised me sharpen on my sight.
Pô, obrigado, meu amigo. Tamo junto. Oi, eu tô nas bombas aqui que eu tô morrendo de sono, mano. Já bati o carro, já coisei o helicóptero aqui. Sono batendo pra caramba. Faz tempo que eu não faço live assim de madrugada. Mano, eu já tomei 2 xícaras de café, mas não parece que não vai não, bicho. Não vai não mesmo. Até minha esposa falou, rapaz, tu vai passar a noite toda acordada, mas é o cansaço mesmo. Porque tipo assim, eu chego do trabalho, ainda acordo, aí no outro dia eu já acordo cedo, entendeu? Pra fazer as coisas. E aí fico nas bombas, mas é assim mesmo. Ah, 4 horas, né? Eu acho que esse horário também eu vou conseguir entrar, porque amanhã cedo eu vou levar a moto pra fazer revisão. E aí eu acho que talvez eu possa fazer de manhã assim rapidinho, né? E eu acho que 4 horas também dá pra fazer, que tipo, eu começo mais 7 horas a trabalhar, né? 7, 8 horas por aí. E aí, bora ver direitinho, mas porra, bora, eu vou até preparar, na verdade eu vou deixar preparado os golpes aqui, eu vou tentar preparar pelo menos o Caio pra gente fazer amanhã. Eu não vou nem fazer golpe hoje, vou só fazer essas missãozinhas aqui mesmo. Os coletáveis eu já peguei, deixa eu colocar logo aqui. Ó, os coletáveis eu já peguei. Caio ainda vou preparar, Cassino ainda vou preparar também. Essa missão ainda falta mais 3, né? E eu vou fazer as missões do Lava Rápido.
This is for the kings of the city. Born in the trenches where the street lights flicker. Life moves slow, every day a heavy ticker. Mama prayed hard, but the nights got thicker. Lessons in the cracks, pain made me quicker. Cash scared.
Isso, faz a... Coloca do Caio também para helicóptero. Tem 2 modelos lá pra fazer de helicóptero lá. Então, dá uma olhada. Tem um do avião. Do avião ele pousa na pista de pouso. Só que não é muito legal não. Aí tem o do outro avião, que aí tu solta de paraquedas, que é o top lá. E tem o do helicóptero que tu desce de rapel. É bom também. Aí tu escolhe um aí que eu faço um outro método aqui pra gente só não fazer o mesmo, que tu faz diferente, entendeu? Ah, beleza então, vou fazer isso daí.
Shadows watch. Every corner, every struggle shapes the king in you. Concrete king. We rise, we grind, we live.
Take some advice from somebody who spent a lot of his professional life dealing with these stuffed shirts. Be prepared.
I'll tell you one thing. If I knew I would still be living at home at
Sounds like no one's there. There must be a computer of some kind to control the drones. Can you get me access to it?
Every corner tell a story, every shadow got a claim.
Okay, let's see what we're dealing with.
This is for the kings and queens of the streets.
Oh boy. Oh, these planes are... Oh no, get out! It's a trap! Repeat, exit the building immediately! Agent, you copy? Agent!
Friends turn foes, envy in their heads. Sirens singing lullabies, dreams overfed. Turn every scar to bars. Now my rhymes spread. Hustle in my veins, patience in my soul. Every move calculated, every goal mine.
Agent, report in! Can you hear me? The motel room was a trap. The oldest trick in the Bureau's book. They throw you into an unmarked IAA vehicle, blow it up, and make it look like one of our field ops went bad. You don't have long. Defuse the bomb and bring the van to us. We're gonna need it as evidence if this operation goes south.
Rome Avenue's echoing past regrets. Graffiti walls whisper every corner sets.
I don't suppose there's a red wire and a blue wire. And that would be too goddamn simple, right? Give me a minute. Okay, I've spoken to one of our explosive experts. And she says your best defusal strategy is to rotate the bomb's mirror system to guide its lasers to destroy the blue data packets only. Leave the red ones up and running. If you destroy those, you're gonna make things a lot harder for yourself.
Every line's my toast.
Streets remember, pass through the night. Walk through the struggle, chasing the light. Every scar, every story we write. Made us rulers in the city, taking flight.
Now I look down from rooftops, skyline in my eyes. Fortune close, but struggle never lies. Money don't erase nights that chill my spine. Every rhyme I spit, every bar's mine. Pour some liquor for the lost and gone. Every triumph haunted, every night I pressed on. Crown heavy, still I move strong. Concrete kings and queens, our legacy lives long. Hustling hard, the code we live by. Dreams in the city with weakness say goodbye. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Streets remember, we never die. The streets speak, the shadows watch. Every struggle shapes the king and queen in you. Streets remember. We rise. struggle where the nights never sleep. Mama prayed for me, daddy's secrets to keep. Hustle in my veins, my dreams run deep. Every corner taught lessons, every scar I reap. Cash scarce, loyalty thinner than thread. Enemies plot, trying to paint me dead. Sirens sing lullabies, dreams float in my head. Turn pain into rhymes, now my words spread. Patience in my pocket, confidence in my stride. Learn the streets language, where most men die. Concrete toward truth, I never had to lie. From shadow to spotlight, now my legacy's high.
Empire blocks, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city. Undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be. Yeah, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be.
Yeah. Avenues echo with the ghosts of the past. Graffiti walls whisper memories that last. Some made it out, some shadows never cast. Every move calculated, every rhyme built to blast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Losses taught lessons, every winter test. Trust slow,
hurry up!
loyalty expressed.
You must be getting close to the whole damn thing going off.
Blessed, enemies plotting, but I glide like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me tough, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper, every bar's my toast.
All your blocks, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city. Undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be. Yeah, I'm undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be.
Yeah. Rooftops view, skyline in my eyes. Fortune closed, but struggle never lies. Money don't erase nights I survive. Every rhyme I spit, every bar live. Yeah. Pour liquor for the lost, the gone. Every triumph on it, still I press on. Crown heavy, yet I move strong. Empire blocks whisper our legacy lives long. Hustling hard, code I live by. Dreams in the city where weak men die. Every block a teacher, every night a side. Empire blocks, remember, we never die.
Yeah.
The streets talk, shadows watch.
Yeah.
Every struggle shapes the king in you.
Empire blocks.
Yeah.
Every street got a story. Every block got a king. You survive, you grind, you rise. This one's for the legends of the concrete jungle.
Grew up where the cold wind cut through your soul. Mama prayed hard, daddy's shadow took his toll. Hustle, out of control. Every corner taught lessons, every scar my goal. Money scarce.
Ah, essa daí é nova, mano. Terminei o hack. Ainda explodiu a van.
Patience in my pocket, confidence on my stride. Learn the streets cold where most men die. Concrete taught truth, I never had to lie. From shadows to spotlight, now my legacy's high.
Concrete legends, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every
Agent, report in. Can you hear me?
Undefeated be.
The motel room was a trap. The oldest trick in the Bureau's book. They throw you into an unmarked IAA vehicle, blow it up to make it look like one of our field ops went bad. You don't have long. Defuse the bomb and bring the van to us. We're gonna need it as evidence if this operation goes south.
Some shadows never cast, every move calculated, every rhyme built to blast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Losses taught lessons, every winter test. Trust earned slow.
I don't suppose there's a red wire and a blue wire. And that would be too goddamn simple, right? Give me a minute. Okay, I've spoken to one of our explosive experts. And she says your best defusal strategy is to rotate the bomb's mirror system to guide its lasers to destroy the blue data packets only. Leave the red ones up and running. If you destroy those, you're gonna make things a lot harder for yourself.
É, mano, esse aqui é chatinho, mano.
Nights, concrete lights, stories written in the smoke, you feel me? This one's for the hustlers, dreamers, believers, the corners that raised me. Let's go.
Yeah, born with a siren sang lullabies through the blinds. Mama working overtime, pain written in her spine. I was scribbling rhymes between chalk lines and crime, trying to find time while the block redefine mine. Gold fronts gleam, schemes deeper than the abyss. Kids playing dice, praying life don't end like this. Every flick of the wrist could twist faceless. But we chase dreams, heavy pockets, empty wish. Had the bubble goose jacket, Timberlands unlaced. Coppers on the chase, we vanished without a trace. From stoop talks to gun sparks to dark embrace. Still I kept my faith where the devil misplaced.
All these streets keep calling my name, trying to pull me back in the rain. I rise, I fall, I fight through pain. Still I'm standing, still I'm staying. All these streets keep calling my name, trying to pull me back in the rain. I rise, I fall, I fight through pain. Still I'm standing.
Now the paper stack is slow, but the wisdom grow fast. Used to count change, now I'm changing my past. Through the glass of the flash, reflections of my class. Survivor of the cycle now, I'm built to last. My man Tone caught a case, disappeared in the mist. Told me never let the system silence your gift. So I pen each script with the soul uplift. Every bar scar, every rhyme a shift. From the alleyways of sorrow to tomorrow's gates, I narrate. With a poet's grace, you can hear the hunger echo through the legacy stitched in the lines I chase.
Fala, Cãozinho. Vou já dormir, mano, que eu tô caindo aqui já. Só terminar essas missõezinhas aqui, eu acho que ainda vou conseguir terminar, né? Que às vezes eu tô de boa aqui e pô, do nada eu tô dormindo.
Second rule of teamwork. Never discard evidence, especially if it can incriminate the FIB. Bring me that van back in one piece.
Dreams expire where ambition caught fire. Still I wrote bars like scripture for the wire. Turn my pain into product of the street empire.
Every skyscraper dream, they rise, they fall. Still trying to stand through it all. Every scar I got, every call I miss, made me who I am. Can't change this. Every scar I got, every call I miss, made me who I am. Can't change this. Can't change this.
God damn, this weather is something else. You may be in the tin can, firing heavy explosives, but it cannot be as hot as this office. My desk fan just broke. It's not even daytime, for Christ's sakes. Anyway, now you see what we're up against. Ever since we embarrassed them in the Haynes debacle, the FIB have been out to humiliate us at every turn. This is typical of the kind of show they run. But like I say, if they're making moves like this, we've rattled their cage. So let's keep rattling.
Now I'm looking down from a view. I never knew skyline shimmering, success overdue, but the pain still whisper. They envy you. Same streets birthed me, now they testing proof. Loyalty thin when the money thick. Seeing brothers turn strangers when the plots flip quick, but I never switched. My script too slick, still on real tail, still built from bricks, from welfare lines to champagne times. I carved every line like survival signs. Still that same kid with the yellow designs. I'm struggling a bit, my past in the rhymes. We don't run from where we came from. We build on skyscraper dream.
You know, we have a saying at the agency. You haven't really left the academy until the Bureau makes a serious attempt on your life. Well, as of today, that's you.
Stand on the corner and watch your reflection in puddles. Dreams look clear when the city lights flicker through 'em. Brooklyn heart. Worldwide scars. This one's for the ones who ain't make it out. That's right.
Concrete diaries, ink in the scars of survivors. Street songs sung by the ones with no choirs.
Improvisation, adaptation, sheer blind luck, throwing some heat stroking, that's the formula. Good work. I'll be in touch.
Saw 21 bullets hum lullabies under the morning sun, where we measure our worth by the weight of a gun, and hope runs short like the breath in our lungs. I was scribbling bars between power cuts and debt, dreaming of a Lex coupe, sway seats, respect. Every verse I project from a soul unchecked, trying to balance my past with the future I expect.
Rain on a window, I still see my pain, trying to wash away these stains. Again from the block to the flame, I remain the same. Blueprints in the rain, blueprints in the rain, blueprints in the rain, blueprints in the rain.
Now I'm older, colder, thoughts bolder. Hustling taught me how to hold composure. Street dreams folded like that